Hi, I'm Robert Reich, and this is the first of a series of short 3-minute videos we'll be doing to talk about the real issues of the economy and of politics. First of all, the cliff. The President and Congress need to be very careful how they craft any deal to back us away from the fiscal cliff. You see, we've got two big economic challenges ahead. And getting the economy back on track is one of them. Getting the budget deficit under control is another one. And the problem is the two require very different strategies. We get the economy back on track by boosting demand through low taxes and continued government spending. But we get the budget deficit under control by raising taxes and reducing government spending. You see, if we do too much deficit reduction too soon, we are in trouble. And that's why the fiscal cliff is so dangerous. The Congressional Budget Office and most independent economists say that if we go over the cliff and stay over the cliff, it's going to pull so much demand out of the economy that it'll push us back into recession. That's the austerity trap of low growth, high unemployment, and falling government revenues that Europe finds itself in, and we don't want to go there. Now, it's true, the United States economy is picking up and unemployment is trending downward, but we are still not out of the woods. So the government has to continue to spend and invest, and the vast middle class has to keep spending as well, unimpeded by any tax increase. Now here's the paradox, here's the problem, because if you wait too long to reduce the deficit, that will also harm the economy because it will spook creditors and cause interest rates to rise. So it all boils down to timing and sequencing. First, we get the economy back on track, and then we tackle the budget deficit. This is why any so-called grand bargain to avert the fiscal cliff has to contain a starting trigger that begins serious spending cuts and tax increases only when the economy is strong enough. Now, I'd make that trigger 2 consecutive quarters of 6% unemployment at most and at least 3% economic growth. To make sure this doesn't become a means of avoiding deficit reduction altogether, that trigger has to be built right into any grand bargain, irrevocable unless 2/3 of the House and Senate agree and the President signs on. That trigger would reassure creditors that we're serious about getting our fiscal house in order, but it would also allow us to achieve our 2 goals in the right sequence, getting the economy back on track first, and then getting the budget deficit under control. It's sensible, it is doable. The question is, will Congress and the President do it?